The following is an exclusive presentation of Access TV Sports.
Are you ready for war? Oh, listen to that ovation for the bad boy! Oh, jumping knee! Oh, that's one of the best knockouts we've ever freaking seen! He's out, he's asleep, he's out! He broke his nose! He broke his nose! Come on! It's good night, freaking Irene! That was awesome!
Shawnee, Oklahoma is where the big boys throw down tonight. It's a double main event at light heavyweight and heavyweight featuring both the Dennis brothers. Welcome to LFA 9. G'day everybody, I'm Michael Chavallo. Great to be back here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. I'm joined as always by my verbal sparring partner, UFC Hall of Famer Pat Miletich. Pat, tonight in our main event, the return of Myron Dennis as he takes on the Brazilian Danilo Marquez. Myron Dennis 13-6, Marquez 7-1. You talk about a fast light heavyweight with massive kicks. You talk about Myron Dennis.
Well, yeah, of course his striking is great. It's his defensive skills also. Great head movement, footwork, very quick feet when he wants to get out of the way, and he's a very accurate striker, Michael. Here he is against Quintero. Quintero, a guy who's got a lot of power punches in his arsenal. Dennis did a great job of getting out of the way of most of that stuff and laid the leather on Quintero. This guy can really strike.
We know what a good striker Myron Dennis is. His opponent, Danilo Marquez, a brown belt in BJJ, but also a former boxer of very high amateur level. And he says, Pat, he's happy to stand and trade with Myron on feet tonight.
Well, we'll see. I mean, really, it's going to come down to, can he withstand the low kicks from Myron Dennis? Myron Dennis has devastating kicks, as you mentioned. That will negate a boxer. If Myron Dennis can chop up those legs while Marquez is trying to jab at him, that can negate his boxing and then make his takedowns very difficult also.
Myron Dennis will come in the favorite at -175. The comeback on Danilo Marquez at +135. Our co-main event here tonight should be an absolute cracker, as Myron's brother Demoreo Dennis takes on Dante Mazo. Demoreo Dennis recently training over in Holland at Mike's gym with the animals over there, some of the toughest sparring in the world. Pat says he's prepared.
Yeah, Demoreo going over and training with the Dutch kickboxers. They don't get any better. They don't get any meaner than those guys. And he came back. His brother said instantly he noticed the difference in him. Always wants to spar hard, always wants to go hard, and that's what happens to you when you go over and train with people like that, Michael.
Well, he is fighting a man tonight who hits hard. He's known as King Kong, Dante Mazo, and he's ranked in the top 5 of our Access TV Fights rankings.
And rightfully so. Dante Mazo is a monstrous man with huge power, got very good boxing skills, and he does have good throws, Michael. I've seen him throw people, we've seen him launch people, so he's very athletic also. The one thing he's got to watch out for also tonight, as in Myron Dennis's low kicks, Demoreo Dennis's low kicks are devastating also. If Dante Mazo can avoid those, he should be able to do pretty well.
It should be an absolute cracker of a co-main event. For the first time ever, the Dennis brothers fighting on tonight's card. For more on that, let's go backstage and park our peepers with Roven Ron Kruk.
That's exactly right, Michael. Tonight is a major milestone for the Dennis brothers. Since they were young kids, they always had the goal of fighting on the same card. Well, tonight, that dream becomes a reality. And not only are they fighting together, but they'll also join a very select group of individuals, brothers and sisters that have fought on Access TV. Check out the fighting siblings that have been on this network, beginning with the Shevchenko sisters, Valentina and Antonina. They also have Anthony and Chidi Njokuani, Chris and Brian Kamosi, as well as the Blummer and Cullum brothers. Very impressive group, but making tonight even more special is the fact that the Dennis brothers are from here in Oklahoma. They are going to have a lot of family and friends cheering for them. I recently spoke with the two brothers about this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Here's what they had to say.
It's a blessing, actually, because we both kind of got into this at the same time. And we've always thought we were going to fight on the same card together. You know, our coach, Kensher Coleman, told us, it's like, they don't want to do that. You know, that's too much awesomeness on one card. And so I just always put it in the back of my head that that was never going to happen. And for it to happen now, it's awesome, man, because we're both at I want to say we're both at our peaks right now. So I feel this is a great opportunity for both of us to capture.
Yeah, like I said before, this is the college league of MMA right now. And for us to be fighting, making our debut tonight and fighting on the same card is pretty awesome in itself.
The Dennis brothers certainly should be awesome, and it's great to see them on the same card, but will it add pressure to both siblings fighting on the same event? Take a look at the rest of the card here at LFA number 9. It is stacked from top to tail. Daniel Carey takes on JR Cochran at featherweight. Malcolm Hill Jr. takes on Eddie Brown at feather, and at bantamweight, Nathan Trepagnier takes on Travis Quintero. At lightweight, it's Jose Martinez taking on Kyle Driscoll. At flyweight, we look forward to seeing the Colombian Sabina Mazo take on Jamie Thornton, and then, of course, our double main event. Pat, take us through tonight's rules.
I think I can do that for you, Michael. The Oklahoma State Athletic Commission will oversee tonight's LFA event. Unified rules will be used, which means elbows to a downed opponent will be legal. All the fights tonight are 3 5-minute rounds, and the 10-point must scoring system will be used.
LFA number 9 is about to get underway from Shawnee, Oklahoma, and we kick it off at featherweight as Daniel Lil Scary Carey takes on JR Cochran. Let's go to Mike Kendall for our official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA featherweight division and is brought to you by Grunt Style, patriotic apparel. Grunt Style, this will defend. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This Muay Thai style fighter stands 5'8", weighed in at 144 pounds, holding a professional mixed martial arts record, 2 wins, 0 defeats. Training out of Conquer, BJJ, and fighting out of Oklahoma, Daniel Lil Scary Carey. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a freestyle fighter standing 5'7", weighed in at 146 pounds, holding a professional record, 3 wins, 0 defeats. Training out of R1 MMA and fighting out of Choctaw, Oklahoma, JR Bam Bam Cochran. Your referee in charge of the action is Gerald Ritter.
Hey, fighters, you've already received your instructions earlier. Obey my commands, protect yourself at all times, have a good fight. Touch gloves and let's go to work.
We're ready for 3 rounds of action between Daniel Carey and JR Cochran. Cochran looking to go down the centre line early here. Fake off the back legs from Carey.
Cochran looks like his boxing is pretty sharp for a guy that's recently turned pro and wrestled his whole life. Got rocked there.
Early drop to one knee there for Cochran, looking to get Daniel Carey on his back. Carey staying on his feet. Nice knee to the midsection there from Carey.
Also a good job stopping those takedowns.
Hammer fist strikes to the thigh from Cochran. Uppercut to the hooks from Cochran. He takes Carey. Carey momentarily doing the chicken dance. Cochran looks for a takedown here.
Shot with his arm out, got an underhook on his way in. Good way to get the takedown stopped.
Now this is what Carey predicted Cochran would try and do. Press him up against the cage and turn it into a hugging contest, as he described.
Got to get a hold of that ankle that's up against the cage. Yank those hips back out from underneath. Carey, good job getting that back foot up.
Good knee there from Daniel Carey. Cochran returns the favor. Steps across for the high left roundhouse there, Cochran.
And southpaw stands for that kick.
Nice left hook from Cochran and straight jab, but he caught one of his own. Little uppercut, shot to the back of the head. Referee didn't see it though.
Not moving his head on the way in.
Both these men coming close to knocking each other out here in the first round.
Cochran in trouble here.
Both getting their licks in.
Not stable feet underneath him.
Carey talking to Cochran. Cochran's been rocked again.
Not moving his head.
One of these men's unblemished record is about to go.
Cochran can't even stand up hardly right now.
Turning back kick from Cochran. They're still on rubber legs here though, J.R. Cochran.
The really important part of fighting is hit and not get hit. Still trying to learn that part.
Oh, it took a solid elbow.
He's getting hit with everything.
Carey just lighting him up. Cochran, big takedown, now has Carey on his back, which is where he wanted him always.
Beautiful takedown. A lot of power still. Cochran really doesn't want him to get up again.
Carey glancing towards his corner, nodding at his corner as they give him instructions.
Carey kind of looking like it's just a matter of time when I get loose here. This is going to get ended.
High knee from Carey, then transitions to a double leg, looks for another takedown. Carey pokes up on that right arm. Cochran wants to keep him on the ground if he can, get him on his back again. Drives the left knuckles between the eyes of Carey. Carey back to his feet, off the cage now. Jab from Carey, jab two, double leg driving takedown. J.R. Cochran inside the closed guard.
At this rate, it's going to come down to conditioning, and can Cochran keep taking abuse while they're on their feet? Oh, beautiful elbow. Cochran, nice job passing the half guard here. I'd like to see him under the head the other way, there, like that, with that left arm.
What an entertaining start to LFA 9. Already blood splashed on the canvas of the octagon. Cochran, top position, under a minute to go in the opening stanza. Nice left hand to the forehead.
Nice job reaching across, getting that wrist control. Breaking the arm down again.
Looking for the elbows to try and slice and dice Carey.
Looking for a choke here. Tried to hit that Darce.
Carey looking for a way back to his feet. Can he get there?
Reaching for that ankle again.
Cochran intent to keep him on the ground. Finds that ankle. Does keep him on his backside.
Tell you what, for a guy that's been dropped a couple times in this round that could hardly stand up, goes to show you he can wrestle better than he can probably walk.
Choke attempt here from Daniel Carey. Final seconds of what has been an absolute corker of an opening round. There it is, we go to the towels. We say a big hello to Jeremy Isaacs from Frankfort, Kentucky. And also to Shell Bets in San Antonio, Texas. Watching live on Access TV, Michael Trinto from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Hello to you too, Michael.
I'm gonna move our hand, okay? No more. It's so easy on the double, okay?
Puffing and puffing in that corner.
All right. And your nose out your mouth. You're doing good.
So Carey doing a good job. Landing shots. And basically his jab is what's dropping Cochran. That's generally not a punch that'll drop somebody, but Cochran just not seeing him come at all. Watch this, doesn't move his head or anything. And actually stepping in. When you throw a jab, you'd like to move your head, slide it off to the side a little bit so that you don't eat your opponent's shots.
Inside the Fire Lake Arena in Shawnee, Oklahoma. 1 round down, it's a 10-9er for Daniel Carey, says Pat. Oh, the right eye of J.R. Cochran has been mashed. Look at that. Huge mouse under that eye. Stiff jab again from Carey. Cochran slips on his own momentum.
Wow.
Outside leg kick. Carey looks for the counter. Cochran wants to get him on his back again.
Cochran has the right idea, though. He's throwing flurries before his takedown, so he's setting things up nicely.
Let's go to Ron in Cochran's corner, on.
Yeah, former UFC featherweight Matt Grice told him exactly what you guys just said. They want more double leg takedowns, and when they're standing up, he better have much improved head movement. He can't keep getting tagged. Michael.
Thanks, Ron.
Referee caught him catching the cage. Shut that down real quick. Beautiful job by the ref.
First round was all-out action from both men, particularly Daniel Carey scoops up that support arm, does Cochran. Inside of half guard here, JR.
Grice yelling, back down, back down. He tried to spin off that. Nice job dumping him.
Close guard once more for Daniel Carey.
When in doubt, wrestle. Make him wrestle.
Elbows to the clavicle there from Carey. Looking to pass, but can't get past that closed guard at the moment. Cochran. Goes to half guard. Better position for JR.
A little slow on that arm triangle attempt.
Kicking off a 7-fight card tonight on Access TV. Good elbow, rakes it across the top lip as Cochran.
Keeps trying to set up that Darce choke also.
Better showings in this round, Pat, for Cochran. Found himself on jelly legs several times in the opening round.
Yeah, nice comeback in that first round after getting dropped a couple times and looking good now, like you said.
2 undefeated fighters, 5 pro fights between them. 3-0 Cochran, 2-0 Carey. Carey on his back here. Cochran top position, hacks down with the elbow, trying to break the nose, and he's back inside that full guard.
It's a beautiful thing about MMA and Muay Thai kickboxing. Fighters with undefeated records have no problem going against each other, where you'd never see it in boxing. Boxers are generally pampered until they can get a title shot.
Nice downward elbows to the lower left ribs there.
Attacking that post arm again, smart.
Cochran's corner saying pull him off the cage.
Nice wrist control, perfect.
Much better round here for JR Cochran.
Generally, when you post up an arm like that, you don't want to post it where your opponent can reach around and grab it from behind. You want to put it out far enough where they can't get to it like that, because that'll stop your momentum every time, and it's exhausting. Had to bail on getting up because his back was getting taken. He was going to get choked there.
Staying busy, JR Cochran. Certainly his round. Can Carey find a way to swing the pendulum back?
Cochran obviously in very good shape. Been very active. Constant control, attacking with punches and elbows. His corner, Grice telling him to drop back down to those legs and yank him back out from underneath him. He didn't listen. Grice had it right.
Time for Carey to get a couple of shots in, perhaps. Round ends, 1 round apiece going into the third.
You're gonna have to circle away from that. That's how you're getting your angle.
Please, look at yourself. Close your eyes and fly. Breathe. Push out. One. Look, push out. You ready to win this, River? Yeah.
Last round coming up. Last round.
Ready to win this? Let's coach.
Move my head and take over.
Yes.
Hey, keep hand fighting and driving over that.
Last round coming up. Last round.
Yes, sir. Post elbows are there.
Hey, just because they scored the first round, we don't know. Okay? So, we go out there and just beat the shit so you last round, okay? Let's go. Come on.
1 round apiece. Cochran Very effective with his groundwork in the second. Here we are in the third and final.
Carey is very tired. Cochran looked like he was huffing and puffing a little bit also, but really overall looks really confident coming into this round. He's hungry.
Can Carey keep the fight?
Carey doesn't look that motivated.
No. Cochran hooks.
Carey's dropped him twice with jabs and not throwing any in this round. I'm confused. There was one, but...
And he's not the Carey we saw, the confident Carey of the opening round. Trying to look for a choke here, though, Daniel Carey.
Trying to trap him down in the well here. He's got him in there. Let's see if he can finish it. Oh, buddy. Wow.
Cochran out of trouble. Blood just oozing out of the nose of Cochran here.
Cochran's wrestling background served him well there. He found daylight.
You see Carey looking towards his corner. They are barking instructions at him.
Needs the left knee on the ground and the right foot up. See if he can get that foot up. And that's why the right foot should have been up. Get yanked out from underneath you every time, and it makes it difficult to even get up.
We had a barn burner of a first round. Slowed a little since then. Carey looking to his corner for instructions. You know that Cochran would love to slip that arm around the neck and hang him with it.
One of my fighters used to hit arm-in guillotines from that when a guy would bring his arm over like that. Mike Sesnilevich would let him do it and then hit an arm-in guillotine and finish him there. Trickiest move in the world.
Checking the blood on his nose there. Carey, plenty of it. Let's go to Rovan Ron.
Michael, this was a strange one. I've never really heard this, but the Oklahoma Commission has warned Daniel Carey's corner for taunting the opponent. He said that they warned him he can't yell at the opponent and he needs to stop banging on the apron. Michael.
Ron, if you're able to, do you have any idea what they were saying, what sort of taunts they were saying?
You know, I'm sitting pretty close by and I did not hear him, screaming or have any profanities or anything like that. So I was a little surprised, but I saw the commission walk over to his corner and they said that they have warned him not to taunt the opponent.
Pat, have you ever been cautioned or heard of a corner being cautioned for taunting an opponent?
No, and we did it all the time.
Right.
Quite frankly. We did it all the time.
Is it illegal?
No.
Why would it be illegal?
No. What's it, ungentlemanly or something? This is fighting.
You're a fighter.
This is
what,
fighting.
are you going to get a little taunt from the corner?
Right.
Are you going to be worried like a snowflake? Come on.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Snowflakes.
Oh, yes. Snowflakes in Oklahoma here tonight. Okay, Ron, more.
Yeah, guys, so I asked the commission, could you actually take a point away from Daniel Carey if he kept on taunting? And they said probably not. They would just remove his cornerman.
Wow, snow is falling in Oklahoma tonight, Pat.
If you can't take a point, then it's not illegal. You can't remove him either.
Exactly. Contradictory here from the Oklahoma Commission. Good job, Ron. Let us know your thoughts on Twitter. Snow falling in Oklahoma. As we're in the final minute of this third and final round. A real grinding second and a grinding third round.
Cochran's doing what he has to do to win. I think it's both the second and third round have been very smart for him.
Certainly hasn't been terribly entertaining, Pat, but you're right, it has been smart tactic, closing down the striking of Carey that proved a big difference in the first round where Cochran almost got KO'd a couple of times.
Yeah, and if you want to win fights, you got to learn how to wrestle with guys like this. That's the way it is. Nice sweep, though. Wow.
Final seconds here. Cochran, who had a terrible opening round, may have rallied back in the second and third to clinch the opening fight of LFA 9. Taunting and all. Very peculiar, isn't that, Pat? Again, I've never ever heard of a caution to a corner from a commission for taunting an opponent. And Ron was right next to that corner and he heard no obscenities, nothing really said, but something that they've heard obviously dismayed the athletic commission here.
Yeah, I'm a little dumbfounded by it. It's, men in there, the professional athletes are pounding on each other. This is a fight.
That's okay.
This is serious business. So it's not that big a deal to taunt the other fighter.
What about when a fighter taunts his opponent in the cage? Does that mean the commission here in Oklahoma would deduct a point or would remove the fighter from the cage?
Right.
I mean, if you had a Diaz brother fighting in the cage here in Oklahoma, would they remove
just not
him?
happening.
Would they remove him?
Right. That's not happening, Michael. Nick and Nate, no way. They're not coming to Oklahoma.
They stopped the fight to remove Nate Diaz or Nick Diaz from the cage during a fight for taunting.
All's fair in love and war, right?
But Pat, you know what? You've got to understand the sport that you're presiding over sometimes. Like you said, this is fighting. This isn't ballet. This isn't chess.
Right.
This isn't synchronized swimming. This is fighting.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a majority decision. Judge Mike Bauer scores the bout 28-28 draw. Judge Terry Smith and Jerry Ritter score the bout 29-28 for your winner by majority decision, J.R. Bam Bam Cochran.
J.R. Cochran improves his record to 4-0, and Daniel Carey experiences his first ever pro loss. All right, he's a busy man tonight. Once again, let's park our peepers backstage where Rovin Ronnie Kruk is with the Colombian Sabina Mazo.
Sabina Mazo, you are considered the top female fighter ever to come out of the country of Colombia. You're making your Access TV debut tonight. What should fight fans expect from you? Describe your fighting style.
Well, my fighting style, it's aggressive. I like a lot Muay Thai. I love fighting Muay Thai standing up, but I also like Jiu-Jitsu, so you can expect anything from me. Either the fight it's going to be on the ground or standing up, probably is going to be a good fight.
You are only 20 years old, but you have moved here to the U.S. to exclusively train in mixed martial arts. You're doing that at King's MMA. Is there a female fighter, though, Sabina, that you look up to?
Well, of course. I admire a lot of fighters, but one of the top female fighters I admire is Cyborg. She is perfect, the top from the world, one of the best, or the best of the world. Her game, it's perfect, and I really admire her as a fighter and as a person.
You have a tough test tonight going against a U.S. Army veteran in Jamie Thornton. She has 3 first-round victories, all coming with under a minute. What do you need to do against her to get a victory?
Okay, for the victory, it's just enjoy, Training, it's everything, and over there you just show what you have trained. So basically it's training and enjoy.
Thank you so much, Michael and Pat. Back to you.
Thank you, Ron. Okay, folks, coming up next, and I don't write this stuff, Eddie Downtown Brown is back. Brown. Welcome back to Shawnee, Oklahoma, inside the Fire Lake Arena. Welcome back to LFA number 9. Okay, let's go quickly now to Roven Ron Kruk, who's got a little bit more on the controversy of the taunting that took place during our last fight. Ron.
Yeah, Michael, so on the break, one of the Oklahoma State Commission members came up to me and he added to this strange taunting warning from Daniel Carey's corner. He actually said that if they continue to do it and it was out of control, that after the fight, they could actually suspend the fighter or his coach. I said, has that ever happened? And he said, not to his knowledge, Michael.
Ron, you still have no idea what was said from Carey's corner?
No, he said, I tried to get that out of him. As I said, when I was over there, I did not hear him use any profanity or screaming at him, but he wasn't coaching either. I'll tell you that right now. It was, you can take this guy, you get this guy. It wasn't like he was coaching or breaking him down, but exactly right.
You know what? Sounds like somebody trying to justify their job at the Athletic Commission, to be honest with you.
Okay, let's hope there's none of that in the next contest. It's a featherweight contest again as Malcolm Hill Jr. takes on Eddie Brown. Now let's go to Mike Kendall.
5-minute rounds in the LFA Featherweight division. And it's brought to you by Alienware, the ultimate gaming experience. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This jiu-jitsu specialist stands 5'9", weighed in at 145 pounds. Holding a professional record, 1 win, 1 defeat. Training out of solid MMA and Cobra Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Fighting out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Malcolm the Villain Hill Jr. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a mixed martial artist standing 5'8", weighed in at 145 pounds. Holding a professional record, 1 win, 1 defeat. Training out of Girls MMA and fighting out of Medill, Oklahoma, Eddie Brown. Your referee in charge of the action is Gary Ritter.
Okay, Jimmy, you got your instructions. Give us a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. Touch your gloves. Let's do it.
Gary Ritter, our referee for this one, between Malcolm Hill and Eddie Brown. 3 rounds of action, both men predicting they will finish the other.
Fighters ready. Fight.
10-year age gap between them. The elder statesman in the purple and brown is Malcolm Hill. Nice outside leg kick early from Hill. Stepped across. Fighting a southpaw in downtown Brown.
See if the jiu-jitsu man Hill can take down the wrestler. Reaching for that leg. It's a good way to get kicked in the neck.
Jab from Malcolm Hill. Very wide stance on both of these men. Overhand right from Hill.
Telegraphed.
Inside leg kick, high check there from Eddie Brown.
Brown lifts his chin when he punches. Got to be careful of that.
Hill trying to set the right hand.
He's a counter fighter, Malcolm. I know. Watch out, he's a counter fighter.
Good outside leg kick from Brown. Keeping with the overhand right there.
Brown skated out of there nicely.
You know, when you're listening for a leg kick to land, it obviously sounds very impressive when there's a loud slap. But what is more effective in a leg kick is where you hear a dull thud.
Yeah.
A slap is usually connecting with the top of the foot or the instep. The dull thud is connecting with the shin, and that really hurts.
That's when you go ahead and say ouch for him.
He's scared, he's a counter fighter. There you go, there you go.
And for a fadeaway hook there, Eddie Brown.
Brown gets tagged.
Still a fill-out process for both of these men halfway through the opening. One reaching jab from Brown, no left hand for Company.
Brown lifts his head, like I said, when he throws that jab. Stops your momentum. You can't throw an effective jab when you do that. You're pulling yourself back. It's like a horse getting the reins pulled back on it.
Catches the kicking leg, Brown, takedown. Tries to plow down with the right hand. Crowd loving Eddie Brown at the moment. As things start to fire up with 2 minutes remaining in the opening round.
Let's see what Hill does. He's got that arm trap. Will he start moving his hips? Going for an arm, yes. He's scooting out to the side.
Watch your fingers.
And he's trying to slow him down right now, tie him up. Brown's got to recognize that. Posture up and start landing.
Close guard here of Malcolm Hill. Eddie trying to posture up and work some ground and pound.
Oh, barely missed with that elbow.
Over the elbow to the orbital there, Eddie Brown.
Could have passed the legs right there. Hill in the half guard game here, getting his head pounded with an elbow. If you're going to go to that half guard game and start moving them, got to get going right away.
We get a chance for a restart for the second round. Malcolm Hill try and keep the fight on its feet a little longer and establish some sort of authority as we go to the towels at the end of the first.
Put that on the back. Okay. No water? Nothing fancy. You can't be showboat.
David Maldonado mending to Hill's face there. Watch this. Beautiful reaction here, catches the kick. Can't leave a kick laying out there. He just elevates the leg and dumps him and then starts raining down leather on him. Brown, nice job. Took control and won that round with that.
Keep control distance. You don't have to give no big nerve. He's looping everything.
Inside the Fire Lake Arena in Shawnee, Oklahoma, 10-9 opening round. No doubt about it for Eddie Brown.
Fight is ready. Fight.
Side kick there from Brown. It's got a run in Brown's corner, Ron.
Yeah, their advice for their fighter was to work more side to side, use more leg kicks, and when you take him down, they want to see some immediate ground and pound. Michael.
Lunging right hook there from the southpaw, Eddie Brown.
I think Brown could punch his way into takedowns and dominate this fight if he wanted to.
As in the first, not a lot of action in the stand-up. The back of Hill's trunks say no hesitation, but certainly isn't proving true.
Brown tried the hook kick there, came up short.
Neither of these men really committing on their strikes. A lot of posturing, a lot of posing. Not a lot of action here, Pat.
No, sir.
Crowd's chin way up in the air if Hill can capitalize. Crowd getting a little restless now. Referee needs to maybe have a word with these two.
I would.
Stop the fight, address them, caution them, and get it on again, because this is second round and they are just not throwing anything.
Again, yellow cards.
Yellow cards, Pat, I agree. Oh. Outside leg kick from downtown Brown. What do you think the game plan of Brown would be here, Pat?
Well, like I said, if I was coaching him, I'd say throw a flurry, get in on a double, put him on his back. Let's win each round like that. If you can put him away, put him away. But, you know, just take him down and get it over with.
Well, folks, if you suffer from chronic insomnia, keep watching this fight. It'll cure you. This is a shocker. Absolutely doing nothing, these two. This is terrible. And why referee Gary Ritter hasn't cautioned them is beyond me. Shoots in for a single now. Finally, a spurt of action, and the crowd responds.
Hill fell down.
Elbows here from Eddie Brown.
Brown needs to get to at least half guard. Hill hunting that key lock, trying to yank that out of there.
Keep working on top.
It amazes me, Pat, when we talk to the fighters the day before a fight, how much they say they're going to do, and then when they get in the cage, then they deliver very little.
It all comes down to what you're looking at a lot of times, Michael. You know what I mean? What you're dealing with in the cage, the person you're fighting, how they're moving. But neither guy, in terms of standing up action, has been doing anything. So
there is blood on the face here of Malcolm Hill, trying to establish where it's coming from. Might be the forehead is cut. So just over that left eye, perhaps. There's a nice little mouse just welting up under that eye too.
every time Brown decides to be active, he's effective.
Work on top.
That's the thing that would be frustrating as his coach.
There's a point here where the referee could have stood them, but you wonder if you'll get any more action on the feet than we've seen on the ground. Working the elbows there, Eddie Brown. Two down, one to go.
That's good.
He's going to go for that Kimura every time. Watch
Stay
it.
down the middle. When you take it down, stay in the middle.
Posture
Start.
up.
Oh, yeah, doing good, man. Stay doing what you're doing. When you insert, don't
Quit waiting. Quit waiting and let him go. Throw the jab with the inside leg and take off. That's all you got to do. It's right there. His leg's this far from yours. All you got to do is go. You got to go 100.
Let's go. Second side. Stay still, stay still, stay still.
Quit waiting. What we're all thinking here for Malcolm Hill. Let him go. 2018 to downtown Eddie Brown after two.
Fighter's ready. Fight.
go to Ron in Malcolm Hill's corner, Ron.
They were brutally honest, Michael. They said you have lost every round. This is your last chance. You better come out and start throwing everything you've got.
Indeed, and we're not seeing that at the moment. Lots of fakes and feints, but not pulling the trigger on anything here, Malcolm Hill. It's like these two men were instructed not to hit each other, but to only hit air. That's all Hill's been doing, jabbing air, hooking air, there's air. Try.
Well, I think it comes down to not confident in getting the fight to the ground and being on top is his problem. Oh, he got stuck hard with that. Brown's got to follow up.
And Hill's got to do something. Again, jabs the air. Takes an inside thigh kick, nicely placed there from Eddie Brown.
Hill's just not bringing his feet with him when he punches. Nobody's going to stand still for you and let you hit them. So you've got to bring your feet with you.
Like this tweet from Josh Lipton. Hill couldn't pull the trigger in a squirt gun right now.
Not lying necessarily.
Got to do something, the 36-year-old. Again, just jabbing air and hasn't connected once in this round. Switching stance. Doing anything. He's just not throwing anything here, Malcolm Hill. And it's not like he's injured his hands or anything. He's just bringing nothing to the party.
Just not committing. No aggression.
Taking an inside, legs taking punishment. Eddie Brown's landing with the shin too. Hill even pulls back on that roundhouse kick. No follow through. Absolutely shocker of a performance. And this is another terrible, terrible round in the stand-up. The only redeeming notes in this round are the leg kicks to the inside and outside thigh from Eddie Brown. Other than that, this is an absolute shocker. They're telling Malcolm Hill in his corner how much time is left. They're begging, barking, yelling to him to do something. He's just not responding.
That hurt him.
Those are the only good point to the round. The inside thigh and outside thigh kicks of Eddie Brown, and mostly to the inside thigh. Other than that, it's an absolute shocker.
Brown not following up. Got to follow up on stuff like that. Had him hurt.
I think Hill is so boring, he's put himself to sleep. 11 Eastern tomorrow morning, Access TV Fights rematch showing all the highlights of tonight's LFA 9. I guarantee you, this fight will not be on there.
Well, Brown, after he watches this, is going to say, okay, I see how I should follow up. I see how I'm effective when I'm aggressive. I need to be more aggressive more often, higher output.
Malcolm Hill should apologize for wasting 9 minutes of our lives, 15 minutes of our lives. Got 40 seconds left. Can he do something? Can he go kleptomaniac, try and steal it? You're 36 years old. You've got some tricks up your sleeve. Surely do something here. I don't think he's landed a punch. Again, he's hitting air. He's just hitting air. And he's not fighting Floyd Mayweather.
Just not able to pull the trigger.
He didn't even pull the trigger on that counter, then it was wide open. Thank God the final 10-second clacker has sounded, and this atrocity is going to end. Oh, my Lord. If I had a fast-forward button in real life, how do you hug each other after that? Well, Ron Kruk, there's no one that you're worthy of interviewing after this fight. I think you can interview yourself in the cage after this one, Ron. These two men do not deserve it at all. Shocker. Big hello to Adolphus Moore from Houston, Texas, watching Access TV. Cuts and bruises in the face of Malcolm Hill. Pat's scorecard, you don't even need to look at it, but we'll show it to you anyway. It's all one-way traffic to Eddie Brown, 30-27. Certainly is not the punch count on Malcolm Hill. Unless you count punches thrown that caught the air. Disappointing. Okay, let's go to Mike Kendall to enter this one to the record books and get these men out of here so we can move on to some good action.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of professional mixed martial arts, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges scored about 30-27. For your winner by unanimous decision, Eddie Brown.
Eddie Brown takes the decision, goes 2-1. Malcolm Hill 1-2. Okay, let's park our peepers backstage once again, where Rovin Ronnie Kruk has got to hold the microphone pretty high as he talks to King Kong Dante Mace.
Thanks, guys. Dante Mays, you're only 3 fights into your professional career, but here you are, LFA 9, the co-main event, and on Access TV. So for fight fans seeing you in action for the first time, what should they expect?
Man, you can expect me going from the finish, from the first round to the 3rd round. I'm looking to hurt him as soon as the bell rang. I like to stand up, but I can take you down. I can wrestle with wrestlers. I can strike with strikers all around.
You are coming off your first professional defeat, but it really wasn't a loss because you were dominating that fight when you accidentally landed an illegal elbow to the back of your opponent's head. Was there anything that you took away from that experience?
Yeah, I learned I'm the only person that can beat me. I'm the only person that can beat me. Nobody can beat me, especially when I train the way I train, when I do what I do. Nobody can beat me.
You're facing Demoreo Dennis. Now, this is a guy that you have spent some time in the ring with, training. Was there anything that you took away from that sparring session that might help you tonight?
He got some good leg kicks. That's the only thing I took from it. My hand speed's faster. We only did 1 round, though, because I didn't have shin guards. But, yeah, he got good leg kicks. Other than that, it's all me.
Very good. Dante Mays, we look forward to seeing you in action tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Michael and Pat, back to you.
He is a big boy, and that's going to be an absolute cracker. Dante Mays versus Demoreo Dennis in our co-main event. But after the break, Quintero looks to keep his undefeated career intact against Trepagnier the Death Ray. LFA 9 will be right back on Access TV. Welcome back to LFA 9. We're just outside of Oklahoma City, where they are in celebration. The Thunder had a win a couple of nights ago. They are 6th seeds in the NBA playoffs. Good luck to the OKC Thunder. Well, we're hoping there's some thunder and lightning in our next contest. We need it here tonight, and it should deliver. Nathan Trepagnier takes on Travis Quintero at Bantamweight. Ticking down to those 2 big main events here tonight, the Dennis brothers, Myron and Demoreo, fighting at light heavyweight and heavyweight respectively. But at the moment, it's going to be a bantamweight contest between Trepagnier and Quintero. Let's head to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Bantamweight division, and it's brought to you by Venom Fight Gear, the official glove of the LFA. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5'7", weighed in 136 pounds. Holding a professional record, 2 wins, 1 defeat. Training out of the Academy of Martial Arts and fighting out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Nathan the Death Ray Trepagnier. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a freestyle fighter standing 5'7", weighed in at 136 pounds. holding a professional MMA record, 5 wins, 0 defeats. Training out of R1 MMA and fighting out of Choctaw, Oklahoma, Travis the Reaper Quintero. Referee in charge of action is Gerald Ritter.
Okay, gentlemen, we're going 3 5-minute rounds. You've already received your instructions. Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Touch your gloves. Let's go to work.
Gerald Ritter, the final instructions for these two between Nathan Trepagnier and Travis Quintero. Bantamweight contest, 3 by 5. Outside leg kick early from Quintero.
Wild. Not a lot of clean technique so far. Very reckless. Trepagnier showing an uppercut just to try and make the wrestler think about shooting in and what he might potentially run into.
Nice right hand down the tube there from Trepagnier.
You can see Quintero start to look like he was wanting to shoot for a double leg there. Yep. Nice feint to the left hook.
Counter left, beautifully done there from Quintero.
Trepagnier trying to get that front headlock locked up. Quintero, nice scramble out of it to a takedown. Oh, rolling for a leg lock. He's still hunting it, still hunting it.
Trepagnier hoping to finish in the opening round here.
Now we're seeing some good grappling. Good stuff out of both guys. The first minute and a half was almost like if they were elementary kids. The teacher would have recommended Ritalin. Got the Wizard there trying to keep his weight on him. Double unders, what's he going to do with it? Got to slide those hands down to the hips. Didn't want it bad enough. Let it go.
Overhook on the left arm here from Trepagnier. Crowd finally being treated to some first round action here as they erase the memory of our previous fight. Calls for the knee for Quintero.
Quintero slowing things down here. Quite a flurry of action there the first few minutes, so he's catching his breath, I think.
Down on the ground, Quintero, top position inside the guard of Trepagnier.
Trepagnier, I think, jumped guard.
Tips him over the back. Nicely done there from Trepagnier.
Getting his hips too high, though. The wrestler's going to win that scramble. Got too high up. That guy's screaming, watch your arm.
High knee there from Quintero and a left hook, and Trepagnier backs off.
Nice duck under. Oh. Just not secure in position.
High knee from Trepagnier. Quintero couldn't affect the takedown he was looking for. Trepagnier has his back now. Can he find a choke in the final 20 seconds?
This fight has been chaos.
Quintero's going to defend. 15 seconds on the clock here in the opening round.
Elbows to the top of the head, side of the head.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Chevello Voice, at Pat Miletich, at RCrack. Please don't taunt us.
Nathan, when you make a round, the judge gonna give that round. The judge gets that round, right?
Yeah. The taunting situation from earlier tonight, Pat, has attracted so much attention on Twitter that good old JR Jim Ross and old mate Art Man tweeting about it. You believe it?
I'm glad they're watching.
Yeah.
Trepagnier did a good job. This fight was absolute chaos. There's one of the clean techniques that he threw, but a lot of this first round was just spastic motions.
Fire Lake Arena in Shawnee, Oklahoma sees a 10-out round for Nathan Trepagnier over Travis Quintero in this bantamweight contest. Good right hand down the center corridor again from Trepagnier.
And they're blocking out with his forearm there and landing a knee also after that right. Guy's telling him to drop to a double leg.
Hey, put your head down and don't put me again, Nathan. Hand up.
Spins him down nicely.
Half guard position for Travis Quintero, trying to maintain his undefeated record. Comes in 5-0 tonight, having finished every opponent. 3 in the first, 2 in the second. Can he make it a third in the second here?
Quintero trying to get an arm triangle, but not posting the head. Just got to get that head to the mat quicker.
Still a half-guard position for Travis Quintero. Trepagnier looking for a way back to his feet. He's up on his knees at the moment. Quintero's corner saying posture up and punch. They want to see him inflict some more damage from this dominant position.
I like listening to that corner. They're very accurate. Trepagnier, nice reversal because Quintero got sloppy.
Happening there for Trepagnier.
Just going for a submission instead of securing position first.
Now going after that left arm of Quintero.
Oh, buddy. You're telling him to get over his arm, which, yeah, you got to put your body back in the equation.
Chance for the knees from Quintero. Back elbow, Trepagnier.
Trepagnier going to get spun back down to the ground here if he's not careful.
Good turnaround from Trepagnier.
Nice. Snaps him down in the front headlock. Beautiful.
Drives a knee in. 1 minute 20 remains, second round.
Trepagnier looking to go for that choke. Not tight enough. Didn't have it set up. It didn't look like. Well, it's tightening it up now, maybe.
Can he be the first man to defeat Quintero? No, not right now. Nice hammer fist strike there. Quintero inside the open guard of Trepagnier.
You know, both these guys have made fundamental mistakes throughout this fight and given the other one plenty of room to do good things. They just unfortunately keep passing the ball back and forth to each other on fundamental mistakes.
Records of the opponents, these men have faced 2 and 5. Trepagnier's opponents, 10 and 15 record combined on Quintero's opponents.
So what you're saying is they've been able to get away with a lot of this stuff before.
I believe so. 2 down, 1 to go. Let us know your thoughts on Twitter at Chevello Voice, at Pat Miletich, at RCrack.
Tough fights like this will make you tighten up your game, though, so it's a process.
Last round coming up, last round. 5 minutes left. Suck it up, quit acting.
He's hard, coach. He's hard.
Go out there and get it done. Okay? Hey, you're controlling everything, okay? You're here right now, okay? All right? This is your mask. This is your mask. You had him twice, man. This is yours, man. Huh? This is yours, okay? It's yours. How bad you want this, right? How bad do you want it right now? 5 minutes left. We need this round, okay? We need this. The first one could be questionable. I think we won, but we got to have this round.
Honest in the corner, Trepagnier 2018 after 2, says Pat. Trepagnier comes out swinging.
Looks a lot fresher. Oh, clash of heads. I wonder if one of them got cut from that. Oh my goodness, he gave up mount.
Gave up his back now, Quintero. Great start here for him. Can he sink a choke? No. Back elbow.
Going for a leg lock and losing position in the process. Back and forth, just hand in positions back and forth.
Attempt, and Quintero out of trouble.
Well, if anything, there's plenty of excitement.
Certainly. Very entertaining contest, 3rd and final round here.
Trepagnier, nice. Stuck with that, didn't give up on it when it was tough. Getting too high and giving up position. Is he going to go for a choke here?
Trepagnier backs Quintero against the cage. What happened there, Pat?
He went for a guillotine and gave up position. No reason for it.
We need to have a little camera set on Pat's expressions here, cage side. Throws his hands up in Sheer frustration.
It's hard to watch sometimes, yes. Nice job passing him to the other side. He's trying to get to the leg and go to a leg lock. Taking some heavy shots for that attempt at the leg.
Quintero has the back of Trepagnier.
Trepagnier trying to get his back to the mat. Successful on that. Nope.
You have to work on the top.
3 minutes remaining in this contest. Quintero digs in the knuckles on the left
Another leg
hand.
lock.
Trepagnier looking for the finish.
Knee bar. Look at his legs there, the cross. I don't know what Quintero was saying there, but he got his leg crossed for a second.
Trepagnier hunting for it.
Wants that foot on the bottom side of his head. Wrap your arms all the way around it. Now he's going to a toe hold, but the wrong way. Gonna go with the other hand. Trepagnier needs to work his way back up to his feet here.
Looks like another fight that will go the distance here. Unless Trepagnier can find the mark with one of these submission attempts. He's certainly throwing them over.
Tried to go for a triangle there. Foot was stuck in between. Butterfly guard position.
Not behind the head now, not behind the head.
Quintero hanging on here.
Will Trepagnier put the first blemish on Quintero's record? We are going down to the judges once again.
Good job, guys.
Big hello to Kim Randall, watching in Creford, Texas. Hope you're enjoying it, Kim.
High output between both these guys. They stayed busy. There was the exchange of the punches, and then their heads came together. It wasn't as severe as I thought it was. Quintero coming down in the mount on top there. But both guys throughout this fight, as I was mentioning, just fundamental errors, giving up position, missing things, going for things and giving up position. Made it tougher on themselves than they needed to.
Hey. Also big hello to Michael Chapman in Helena, Oklahoma, watching live on Access TV. Final round to Quintero, 29-28, Trepagnier on Pat's scorecard.
If anything, both guys showed they've definitely got pretty good conditioning because that was a lot of action.
Let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of professional mixed martial arts, we go to the judges' scorecards. Two judges score the bout 30-27, and one judge scores the bout 29-28 for your winner. By unanimous decision, Travis Quintero.
Quintero is now 6-0. Trepagnier 2-2. And Ron Kruk is backstage now. Let's park our peepers there. He's with Myron Dennis.
Former legacy light heavyweight champion Myron Dennis. This is the first time that you and your brother are on the same card. So are you more anxious about your fight or about his?
I don't know, man. We're just kind of here just winging it. Like I said, this is our first time doing this. So I'm just going to kind of see how things roll out. So, yeah, I'm just kind of chilling right now. But I'm sure as the night goes on, our blood's going to be going. So.
You had a late change of opponent to deal with. Danilo Marquez replaces Ryan Spann. How did that change things up in your training camp, if at all?
It didn't change much at all because, like I said before, I just try to focus more on myself in this fight camp. So when they changed the opponent, it didn't make much of a difference. So they know that they don't even got to really ask me. They just know I want to fight. So they gave me a name, and I said yes, and now we're here.
With that said, what do you need to do tonight to get a victory over Marquez?
I just need to go in there and be proactive, make things happen, and don't sit back. Keep that foot off that gas brake and go all out.
100+ fans here that are coming to support you tonight?
Yep, it's going to be a loud night.
Yes, it is. We're looking forward to it. Myron, thanks for the time. Michael and Pat, back to you.
Thanks, Ron. Okay, folks, coming up next, Driscoll and Martinez throw down in another sooner fight, promising fireworks. Stay tuned. We're just warming up. It's Access TV Fights. It's LFA 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA lightweight division and is brought to you by GLC 2000, the world's most potent joint pain formula. GLC 2000, no pain, more gain. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5'9", weighed in at 156 pounds, holding a professional mixed martial arts record, 5 wins, 1 defeat. Training out of American Elite Martial Arts and fighting out of Tonkawa, Oklahoma, Jose Little Juggernaut Martinez. His opponent across the LFA octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a wrestler standing 6 foot tall, weighed in 153 pounds, holding a professional record, 4 wins, 2 defeats. Training out of R1 MMA and fighting out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Kyle Driscoll. Your referee in charge of the action is Gary Ritter.
Okay, gentlemen, you know the rules. Give us a spirited, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. Touch your gloves. Let's do it.
A night of brothers here in Shawnee. Not only the Dennis brothers in our 2 main events, we've got Gary Ritter and Gerald Ritter, our 2 referees tonight. What a brotherly love. Shouldn't we be in Philadelphia, Pat?
Yes.
Look at that, an Aussie making an American city joke, huh? You like that?
I love it. It's very impressive.
Here we go, first round. Ooh, big looping right hand early there from Martinez, trying to bring the aggression early.
Martinez, a creative striker.
Driscoll said he'd been working on his boxing, but you know that the first chance he gets, he'll revert to the wrestling.
This could be fight of the night.
And there is the takedown from Driscoll. It was only a matter of time. It took 28 seconds.
And nice job getting the cross sides right away. Doesn't need to get in a hurry there. He tried to step over to the mount, got shut down. Just secure position and go to work.
Half guard position now for Driscoll.
And Martinez got that half guard sweep. He's got that left arm hooked under the right leg. Get himself in big trouble if Driscoll decides to start dropping elbows on him. Better get that arm out of there.
Driscoll, who said he'd like to choke out Martinez. Certainly in control early on in this opening round. 28 seconds in, he found the takedown.
He's climbing into that, getting his body weight in there. He's got to get Driscoll's weight up on top of him and then turn. There's a lot of different options you can hit. turn and roll him. Come up to a single leg, come out between the legs. Really fun series if you're good at it. He's locked in the choke here. Driscoll trying to lock him up. Missed it.
Back to the feet. Nice roundhouse kick there from Martinez. Reset center octagon.
Good job getting back up.
Southpaw stance on Martinez.
Set the kicks up, please.
Front kick from Driscoll. Got to be careful though not to throw it as a punt kick, lest you break your toes.
Yes, you will.
Got to pull those toes back and kick with the ball to the feet.
Martinez trying to step inside that kick, land that left. Oh man, punched his way into that kick nicely.
Outside leg kick from Martinez, and again Driscoll shoots in for the takedown, affects it, well done by the wrestler.
Followed him to the ground nicely, stayed attached.
Don't reach back.
Driscoll's corner screaming, damage. I tell him to put his left hook in. I don't think he wants to do that yet. Doesn't feel he has enough control.
Driscoll's round here so far. No finishes on tonight's card yet here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. And this fight produce our first.
Martinez, nice job fighting the hands and getting back out of there. Driscoll seems a little intimidated by Martinez's stand-up.
Driscoll tries for a counter right hand. Martinez dances out of the way. Smiles at him as he throws his hands up. Driscoll goes for the head kick.
Getting wild.
1 minute left, Kyle.
Under a minute remaining. Martinez going counterclockwise. Some swelling under his right eye here.
Hey, Kyle, he's scared. He's scared. Go.
Driscoll's corner telling him Martinez is scared. That we don't see.
30 seconds, Kyle. Secure this down. 30 seconds.
Would that be a taunt-worthy, Pat? Turning back kicks here from Martinez. Martinez certainly taunting Driscoll. Driscoll caught him.
Nice, straight to the mouth here.
Ground and pound from Driscoll to finish the round strongly. Easy round for Kyle Driscoll.
Well, you generally don't want to taunt somebody, then get thrown on your back, mounted, and pounded. Might want to back up the taunting. And the commission may be warning him for the taunting.
Snowing heavy in Oklahoma.
Beautiful. Hey, when he starts playing those games, get on your back. Use your footwork, take the center. He looks that leg of his. Hey, that leg, I need that left to be straight down the middle. If you're looping it, if you can see it coming, you feel straight, you're going to knock him out probably. So keep him going with that. Straight left. Hey, pop that side kick we were doing earlier. Hey, pop that side kick out there. Hey, no more of that funny business, okay? At the end of the round. No more of that. Very little of it if you do any.
Will we get a finish here tonight? LFA 9. (10-9) Driscoll in the first. Martinez, who lunged with a lot of looping punches in the opening round.
Driscoll's thrown that head kick without setting it up probably 4 or 5 times. There's 6.
It's got to run in Driscoll's corner, Ron.
Yeah, his coaching staff told him don't fall into that silliness and sloppiness, the taunting that he was trying towards the end. They want more pressure and look for a lot more takedowns. Michael.
Thanks, Ron.
There, Driscoll needs to turn it into a fight like that.
A nice counter right hand. Martinez is stunned by that one.
He staggered, didn't he?
Driscoll needed to pounce on him. Go down the tube again. The hands are wide, the stance is wide, the chin is out there on Jose Martinez.
You got to let those go by and then just drill them in the head. You can see him coming a mile away.
There's those looping punches to the outside leg kick from Martinez. That leg kick has worked well for him. Plenty of redness in the lead thigh and shin of Carl Driscoll.
Driscoll needs to just step. He backs up when those looping punches are coming at him. Just step inside of him and land bombs right down the middle.
Roundhouse kick.
Come on, Kyle, pressure. Pressure. Touch, Kyle, too low. Come on, Kyle. Pressure. Come on, Kyle.
Driscoll circling with him, needs to walk it down, get him against the cage.
Looping punches again from Martinez. Driscoll wants him down, gets him down.
Martinez going back to that half guard series and coming up to a single. Driscoll defending here, good front headlock, nice, spins to his back.
Crowd behind Carl Driscoll. Loud crowd inside of the Far Lake Arena tonight for their local fighters.
Driscoll trying to center up on his back here. He's taking his hooks out. There's something bothering him about staying engaged with Martinez.
Here from Driscoll, he's hurt Martinez. He's really hurt him there. Oh, those elbows. This is some violence now from Driscoll.
The referee's just kind of observing. Martinez is done.
Referee could stop this one. Nothing coming back from Martinez. Here's the choke now. Beginning of the end.
Oh, he's looking to strip that hand off the top. Look at him fighting, man. Martinez is a tough character, brother. Holy cow.
No,
he's almost
still
out. He almost got out of there.
Amazing.
Martinez might make it out of this round. Holy cow. Talk about heart.
Survivor.
Gotta love that guy's heart.
Jose Martinez. We are going into the third.
down the middle, it'll run right into his mouth, and it will probably knock him out.
If you straighten those punches out, you're going to knock him out. 1-2, straight down the middle. His guard is wide open.
Hey, do the lead hook, lose that one in there, and his guard is going in.
2-1. No surprises, okay? He's desperate now. He's desperate. He has to take you out. When he crashes, put him on his ass. Okay? If he doesn't crash, keep your distance and be safe. Okay? Yeah. Let's do this. 100%.
2 rounds in favor of Kyle Driscoll as we go into the third and final.
Driscoll's corner making him very aware that Martinez is going to be desperate.
All for Jose Martinez to do now. It's got a run in Martinez's corner, Ron.
Their advice was to throw that lead hook, and that straight left should be wide open, Michael.
That's right.
Martinez sprawls nicely there. Martinez fighting like he knows he's got to get a knockout.
Driscoll's corner begging for him to get up, and he doesn't respond.
Martinez going for a choke here. Oh, trying to take his back. Nice job. The wrestler catches the leg. Martinez should have just pushed off and got back up. How tired is Driscoll underneath there?
And the most entertaining fight of the night so far, no doubt about it.
Martinez doing a good job.
Looping punches from Martinez. Needs to listen to his corner, I feel, and go up the center corridor with some straight punches instead.
Yeah. Oh, he caught him with that hook, though.
Caught him with that one, too. But there was the opportunity for the straight right cross, and he chose to loop.
Should be blending uppercuts with those hooks. Catch Driscoll dropping levels. Martinez going for it, buddy.
3 minutes remaining. Trailing on the scorecard, on our scorecard at least.
Driscoll fighting not to lose right now.
He's tired and desperate, Kyle. No surprises. Watch for the check hook. Put a right hand behind you.
Outside leg kick. Martinez got to go for it.
Yep.
Driscoll trying to shave some seconds off the clock, moving around constantly. Can sense that Martinez is a little gassed here.
Same time, I'm sure he sees that Martinez is a guy on a mission right now. Like that, he's cracked him with that left. Martinez needs to get himself back up here.
Pings the arm, does Driscoll.
Working his way up. This could be a rough time here this last minute for Martinez if he doesn't get out of this predicament.
Under a minute remaining.
Martinez turning over. Oh, he almost got. Oh.
Never allows him up.
He's just not giving up. I love it.
Audacious kick to pull off with 30 seconds remaining in the fight.
That's the kind of guy you want to coach. You know what I mean?
Double leg here from Driscoll. Looks like we're going to go down to the judges again here tonight. And there it is. We go down to the judges again.
Head kick lands on Martinez, but nothing really fazed Martinez a whole lot in this fight. He got bloodied up and beat up, but took some horrible elbows on the ground and survived it and came back. Nice job setting up that punch and landing that clean left of the jaw. Driscoll goes down to the seat of his pants. Martinez, hell of a lot of heart. A little wild standing up, but I tell you what, man, fun to watch. Driscoll fought safe, most likely got the W. Definitely the best fight of the night in my mind so far. Martinez just simply not giving up. Driscoll, better skills overall, better wrestling skills. But on the ground, Martinez surviving. And Driscoll definitely had some trouble with it. David Maldonado putting Mr. Martinez back together here a little bit. Helping him out with his cuts. David Maldonado, one of the best cutmen in the business. All right, let's go up to Mike Kendall for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of MMA, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Mike Bauer scores about 29-28. Judge Terry Smith scores about 29-28. And Judge Gerald Ritter scores about 29-27. All for your winner by unanimous decision, Kyle Driscoll.
All right, so Kyle Driscoll improves his record to 5-2. Good safe performance out of him. And up next, when we come back from our break, Mazo versus Thornton. Pretty Assassin will attempt to take down the Colombian Queen. The ladies stake their claim on Access TV Fights after the break.
Welcome back to Shawnee, Oklahoma. Welcome back to the Legacy Fighting Alliance number 9 inside the Fire Lake Arena. We're coming up now. Undefeated Colombian Sabina Mazo takes on America's Jamie Thornton.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Women's Flyweight Division and is brought to you by USEN.com. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5'4", weighed in at 126 pounds, holding a professional record, 4 wins, 2 defeats. Training out of Bugatti's Assassins and Fort Irwin Fight Team, fighting out of Fort Irwin, California, Jamie Pretty Assassin Thornton. Her opponent across the LFA octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a Muay Thai specialist, standing 5'8", weighed in at 126 pounds, holding a professional record, 2 wins, 0 defeats. Training out of King's MMA in Medellin, Muay Thai, fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, by way of Medellin, Colombia, Sabina, the Colombian Queen, Mazo. Your referee in charge of the action is Gerald Ritter.
You've already received your instructions. Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Have a good, clean fight. Touch your gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Gerald Ritter with the final instructions for these two ladies. It's Jamie Thornton and Sabina Mazo.
Okay, guys, get off the apron.
Three rounds of action, but will it go that far? We may see the first finish of tonight's card. Very fast finishes in her previous fight for Thornton. Lots of kickboxing and Muay Thai experience for Sabina Mazo. Mazo's in the white.
Thornton aggressive right away.
Thornton thought about the front kick. Thick legs on her, Jamie Thornton.
She's muscular, definitely.
Long, lean body on Sabina Mazo.
Mazo, is she taking that slow Muay Thai approach to the start, Michael?
Well, she hasn't fought since 2015 in MMA, Sabina Mazo. A little while between drinks for the Colombian. Thornton catch her cold here. Clash of leg kicks.
Oh.
Nice spinning back fist from Jamie Thornton.
Tagged her leather. Cracked.
Mazo flying the Colombian colors on her trunks.
Good job.
Thornton flying the Star-Spangled Banner on hers. Chin's high on Thornton. See if Mazo can make her pay. Outside leg kick from Thornton. Was that hard enough, Pat, to drop her?
Well, kicked low on that leg. She had her weight on it and booted it out from underneath her, so. Got to give a shout out to Charles Chip Jenkins, who's in Washington, D.C., Michael, watching. He's a former Olympic gold medalist for the United States track team.
Oh, nice.
He's a good friend of mine that I love to have political debates with.
All right, g'day, Chip. Hope you're enjoying the show, mate. Outside thigh kick there from Thornton. Mazo getting tagged here.
Here we go. Tear it down to. Tear it down to. There it is.
Front kick from Thornton.
Mazo trying to figure out her timing with this craziness in front of her.
Right hand down the tube from Thornton.
Thornton so aggressive.
Mazo calling out Andrea Lee, but I tell you what, from what I've seen of Mazo so far, Lee would have eaten her up. Maybe she gets better as the rounds progress. Still very early going here.
The tag there, Thornton did.
Oh. Good roundhouse kick to the ribs there from Mazo.
Thornton needs to step a little bit closer, get inside of the long legs of Mazo. Don't stand on the end of those bull whips anymore.
Good job, Jamie. You got those too, Jamie. Hey, stop.
Thornton got to be careful throwing those kicks against a Muay Thai fighter without setting them up. She will eat some right hands because of it if she doesn't start setting them up.
Glancing right hand to Mazo. Right roundhouse from Mazo.
Beautiful.
Jumping roundhouse to a right hand from Thornton.
Starting to get after it. Picking up the pace.
Mazo with a very small chin, Pat. Do you think there's any truth when people say that if you've got a small chin fighter like, let's say, Mirko Krokop, Filipip had a small chin, they get knocked out easier than a fighter with a broader chin?
I think it comes down to defense, to be honest with you. And sure, I mean, there are people who are put together. A bigger neck helps. Your head doesn't whip around when you get hit near as much, causing the counter coup of the brain slamming around inside the cranium, things like that. So, look, I think not getting knocked out comes down to seeing everything coming.
We've seen flashes of the aggression that has scored Thornton so many quick knockouts in her career. Overhand right, Thornton catches the kicking leg. It's been a kickboxing contest, this one. No ground game.
That's it! It's good night,
She left the angle wide open on that. Oh, she went stiff. Her husband is sprinting into the cage.
Well, we predicted the ladies would give us the first finish of the night, and that is a highlight reel knockout if ever I've seen one. A single kick KO that stiffened Jamie Thornton like a plank.
Matter of time, like I said, those bull whips, don't stand on the end of them. Mazo, not physically imposing, but technically superior. Being very patient in that fight.
That was superb.
Watch how she gets completely out of position there, turns sideways. Gave Mazo the angle. She didn't even have to work for the angle. She just turned sideways to her.
Referee jumping in to stop the hammer fist that was coming down on an already unconscious Thornton. Good refereeing there. And that was just extraordinary. She was out as soon as the shin connected with the carotid artery.
Anytime you lean to one side, that side hand has to be up on your head. I mean, the best way to explain it to people is if you lean to one side, imagine there's a brick wall there and you're going to smack your head into it, because when you lean, you add power to whatever's coming that direction. Just a big fundamental mistake that a lot of people make, and that's the result sometimes.
Thornton still laid out here. My word, she was annihilated. Scary stuff. She's now in a seated up position. Here's Thornton. I'll put her on the stool in a moment, hopefully.
Yeah, her son and husband had to watch that. Not a pleasant experience for them.
Sportsmanship there from Sabina Mazo.
I worry more about her head bouncing off the canvas when she landed. That's the part you don't like to see. You were right, we got our first finish.
We did indeed. Looks like we'll go to Mike Kendall to make this one all official here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Gerald Ritter, calls a stop to the fight. 4 minutes, 50 seconds into the first round for your winner by knockout, Sabina, Colombian Queen Mazo.
The knockout this crowd had been hoping for finally arrives, and so too does Rovan Roncroc on the scene with Sabina Mazo.
Sabina Mazo, welcome to the LFA highlight reel high kick knockout. Take us through the final moments of that fight and how you ended it.
Well, it's been what I've been practicing, like in Kings, everything. Like I told you before, I was training a lot, high kicks and everything. It's just whatever I've been training, I'm gonna for sure practice it here.
Did you see an opening? You were very patient, took your time, but did you foresee that that high kick would be open and that would lead to the finish?
Well, I felt the moment. I was exactly looking for that, and it came. It just no rush, and I did it, yeah.
Now, you came into this fight and have already said that you're interested in a matchup with LFA champion Andrea Lee. Give us the details. What do you think?
I'm not in a rush. Everything, it's step by step. I really take opportunities, whatever it comes. I'll be training and ready, but there's no rush. I mean, everything takes time, and for perfection, I for sure have to keep training.
Well, welcome to the LFA. Great performance. Give it up, everyone, for Sabina Mazo.
Sabina Mazo, will be seeing more of her. What a knockout. Okay, folks, King Kong and older brother Demoreo Dennis will let the heavy hands fly high when we return to LFA 9. Welcome back inside the Fire Lake Arena in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Welcome back to LFA number 9. The heavyweight division. Let's check out the Access TV Fights rankings. Rashad Coulter is at number 1 at the moment. That man is a murderer. But it seems that nobody wants to fight him. But look at the lineup we've got here. Ashley Gooch, the Gooch number 2. Greg Ribs Rebello number 3. Big Policeman Richard Odoms number 4. And the man we're about to see next, Dante Mays, King Kong, is number 5. What a lineup. Top 5 heavyweights on Access TV Fights. And coming up now, it's Demoreo Dennis versus Dante Mays.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA heavyweight division. It is brought to you by Private Internet Access. For safe browsing, always use protection. Download the PIA app today. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This boxer stands 6'6", weighed in at 260 pounds, holding a professional record, 2 wins, 1 loss. Training out of Bronx Hill MMA and fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky, Dante Kong Mays. His opponent across the LFA octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a striker standing 6'3", weighed in 237 pounds, holding a professional record, 6 wins, 3 defeats. Training out of the Academy of Martial Arts and fighting out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Super Mario Dennis. Your referee in charge of the action is Gary Ritter.
Okay, Jim, we're going 3 5-minute rounds. You know what to do. You got your instructions. Give us a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Touch your gloves. Let the ass kicking commence.
There you go. Let the ass kicking commence, says our referee. The crowd is alive for this one. 2 fights to bring us home, featuring both Dennis brothers. And look at King Kong.
Fighters ready.
Dante Mays versus Demoreo Dennis.
I don't think this is going to be disappointing at all.
Demoreo looking for the heavy artillery early. Checks the low kick to King Kong.
Got a kick of his own.
Oh, stiff left hand.
Fall away left hook. That was wicked.
Nice knee there from King Kong. Demoreo backed against the cage. This 6'6" monster on top of him.
Nice job.
Demoreo backs King Kong against the cage.
The whole cage just moved and the stage when they hit that. Early days of MMA, I did see a few cages fall apart in fights with heavyweights, so. Dante tried his textbook whizzer throw there. Demoreo obviously done his homework on that. He saw it coming.
Knee there from Dante, glancing left hook as he breaks off. Demoreo goes after him. Dante Mays resets. He's in the red here, King Kong. Demoreo Dennis in the green.
Demoreo has not been phased so far by those left hooks.
Double jab right hand down the center corridor from Dante Mays.
That didn't bother Demoreo either.
Setting that foot every time, Dante.
We're just got to figure out how to get inside here. I think he needs to go inside on the legs. Punted his legs out from under it.
Presses King Kong against the fence. You know Rashad Coulter, the #1 ranked heavyweight on Access TV Fight Rankings, is watching this one. He tweeted earlier today, he wants the winner of this one. He wants the title, the vacant title.
Yeah. Dante Mays said before this he had to watch out for those low kicks. That was just confirmed for him, Michael.
Single leg here from Demoreo Dennis. Dante Mays staying relaxed.
That's a giant pillar he's trying to pull out from underneath him. Got to get his hips in. It's all bent over.
Demoreo trying to take Dante down.
He really got himself in a bad position here.
Oh no, he's got King Kong on top of him. Welcome to Skull Island.
It's the back of the head again. He's doing it again.
Demoreo's got to get out of here. Back of the head again from Dante Mays.
That's about 4 of them.
And another one.
Got to be careful not to get DQ'd again. He called DQ Demoreo. He does it again.
Trying to pick his shots now. Donzel Mays goes to the ribs of Demoreo.
Demoreo doesn't seem phased by any of the shots. They have a hard noggin not to be phased by the stuff he got hit with, man.
150 remaining, first round. Very entertaining heavyweight scrap here.
Demoreo got to get up to his feet here.
Donzel takes the back standing.
Nice job.
What can King Kong do from here?
Needs to block that leg and bump him.
The high knee tried to shave his beard off. Curls in those left hands.
Rolling for a leg lock.
Demoreo hunting for a sub.
Oh, buddy, he's got a knee bar. Oh, my goodness, that's tight, dude. Oh, he's arching it. Oh, buddy.
And no!
Demoreo needs to be getting up here.
King Kong safe for the moment.
Wow.
Jump out of that. Jump out of that. Come towards me. There you go. Keep going.
Still got the leg trapped.
That's because he's got that foot, that ankle brace on. Creates friction, easier to hold on to him.
Kong swings at him. Demoreo holding on to Kong's leg. And now Donzel's free. Straight back onto Dennis.
Pounced on him.
Those big hammer fists. Those car batteries of hands of Donzel Mays. Inside a half guard, the big fella.
Got to get his position back underneath here. He cannot allow Donzel Mays to rain down these shots that easily.
Nice elbow there from King Kong Mays.
How tired is Mays getting? He's been very busy this first round. That's a big machine. Takes a lot of gas.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh,
the full mount! The behemoth takes full mount on Demoreo Dennis, and he'll seal the round probably for King Kong Mays.
Demoreo seems fine. Walking back to his corner. Not fazed by any of it. Donzel Mays worried about those kicks. Look at that. That's a huge leg. He punted out from underneath him. Impressive power in those low kicks, and then made that mistake and fell down trying to go for a takedown. See some of the strikes landing to the back of the head. Demoreo burying his face so he doesn't get hit in the face, but Donzel not really caring. He'll hit him wherever. This is pretty creative. Don't see many heavyweights going for roll-through leg locks like this, hunting that knee bar. Almost had it. Donzel trying to push with his foot to get out of there, but Demoreo Dennis, boy, he came close to that knee bar.
10-9 for King Kong Mays after one, says Pat. Here we go on the second.
Here we go. Fight.
Did Demoreo Dennis push the pace on purpose to try and gas Donzel Mays out?
Let's go to Ron in Mays' corner, Ron.
They told him to watch the leg kicks. They want to take him down again, and then once he gets Dennis down, they want him to throw some nasty elbows. Michael.
Thanks, Ron. Single leg here from Demoreo.
Needs his head on the inside on a single leg on this. Look at how he's laying across. I mean, the angle that he's given. I mean, a crossface would solve this problem for Donzel Mays. And it worked. Wow. Yanked it out from underneath him, and he's cross sides to boot. Donzel pushing on that hip, trying to get guard back.
Cuts in that hip, Demoreo.
Donzel hanging onto that wrist. Donzel. Dennis blocked it with his shin bone to get his wrist loose.
Don't turn your belly. Nice, slide out, nice. Beautiful. All the way up, all the way up. Beautiful.
High knee there from Demoreo.
Demoreo spent all that time training in Holland with a bunch of wicked kickboxers. He coming out wrestling.
Indeed. Slowed momentarily here in the second round of this heavyweight contest.
Yank this leg out again, we'll see.
The LFA heavyweight strap is vacant. Rashad Coulter, #1 in our rankings. Dante Mays, #5.
Oh my goodness. Dante can't give up takedowns that easy.
Richard Odoms was also tweeting earlier in the night that he's keeping an eye on this one. He hopes for a crack at the title. Richard Odoms, what was he, #3 or 4 in our rankings?
4, I believe.
4 he is.
Well, Dennis, good position again. Needs to do some damage here. Nice movement underneath there by Dante, spinning. Is he going to go for his own leg lock here? I don't know. He was trying, looked like.
There's a lot of talent on Dante Mays, Pat, if he can be honed in the right way.
Absolutely.
Let's go, work on top, work on top.
Dante needs that underhook. Getting his arm out of position here. Oh, buddy.
And now the big man is on top.
Demoreo Dennis ended up parallel with him instead of perpendicular, and that's how you get rolled.
You don't want these elbows coming down on you. That Conger's going to look to throw.
See the difference, as soon as Dante Mays ends up on top, he's doing damage right away.
Push his face away. Let's land some people. Push his face away.
There's a cut. Demoreo's cut over the right eye.
Heavy hits.
Let's go, give me work on top.
And that's a bad place to be cut against Dante Mays. When he's in this position, he can drop the elbow.
Dante putting his
he looks for it.
Bare paw over Demoreo Dennis's face.
Dante,
suffocating.
Nasty, nasty fighter. He will go to town on that cut. He will try and open it up. He'll try and peel the face off Demoreo Dennis.
Demoreo Dennis just got to move his hips and disappear out that side. Jeez. Could come up easy. Uh-oh.
Oh no, full mounts again for King Kong.
30 seconds is a lifetime underneath that guy.
Very bad spot to be in with this behemoth on top of you. Let's see if Dante can posture up. Demoreo's doing a good job of keeping him down.
Just got warned for punches to the back of the head.
Now he's postured up, the big fella. And luckily for Demoreo, he has managed to control that posture. It looks like King Kong is going to put another round into the record books. A round in which Kong made Super Mario bleed.
Dante Mays, every time he's ended up on top, he goes right to work with his punches and elbows, inflicting damage on Demoreo Dennis. There's that elbow that cut him. Beautifully placed, right over the eye. You can see the nice cut open up right after the elbow left.
Get it. 2 rounds for King Kong, Dante Mays. All for Demoreo Dennis with the crowd behind him to do here.
Last round. Last round. Fight.
So far, I've been surprised that Demoreo Dennis hasn't worked his kickboxing more. Looks like he's deciding to do that this round.
Takedown attempt here from Demoreo, and
good hips by Dante Mays hitting that throw.
their feet.
He's agile for a big guy.
Push his head away. Right hand, push his head away. Short elbows, nice. Away. Circle back. Pinch his elbows. Nice throw, get hit on the cage. He's gonna drop down, get low. Get low, there you go.
Chance for the knees here for Demoreo. Lots of power, brute power in there.
Dante not able to get out of there. He needs to get an underhook and lift it and turn, move his feet and get out. I'd like to see Demoreo Dennis push off and start letting those hands fly.
Demoreo Dennis's corner here.
Don't let the hands fly here.
Switch up roundhouse kick.
Dante seems like he's slowed down quite a bit. A little tired right now.
Time ticking down. We approach the halfway point of this third and final round. It's been a very entertaining heavyweight contest.
Demoreo needs to push off and just start letting his hands fly because Dante's tired. He's punching slow right now. Got to recognize that and just let your stuff go.
Stop! Go back.
Good job by the referee.
Very good job. Two minutes remaining. Both men have slowed. Is one of them going to put the foot down and go for broke with a flurry? Planting left hook from Demoreo, goes into a double leg.
I'm really perplexed by what's going on out here with Demoreo Dennis's game plan. I thought maybe in the first round he was doing it just to try and wear him out a little bit and then strike with him later on, but he's had this plan the whole way through.
Takedown from Demoreo.
He has to do a massive amount of damage here to get a submission. Dante going for a triangle. Still potential for, well, nope, took the arm out.
Under a minute remaining now. Dante Mays on his back.
Defending himself well on his back. Controlling inside.
Work on time. 30 seconds, Dante. 30 seconds.
Under 30 seconds now. Some frustration creeping in the corner of Demoreo. They're going to get a standing start here.
Referee's done a good job in this fight, separating.
Very good. I wonder if Demoreo thinks he's ahead in the judges' scorecards the way he's fighting here. Dante.
Nice attempt at the throw.
We're going to the judges. Let us know your thoughts on Twitter at Chevello Voice, at Pat Miletich, at R Kruk. Okay, let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of MMA, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Mike Bauer scores the bout 30-27. Terry Smith scores the bout 29-28. Gerald Ritter scores the bout 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision, Dante Mazo.
Dante Mazo goes 3-1, and a gutted Demoreo Dennis falls to 6-4. Folks, this one ought to be a title fight as Myron Dennis and Danilo Marquez duke it out for the top light heavyweight spot. It's time for the main event when we return. It's our Access TV fight rankings for the light heavyweight division. Robert Drysdale, legacy champion #1. Myron Dennis is about to throw down in our main event #2. Anton Burson of CES #3. Justin Jones 4 and Cam Olsen #5. And we're about to see Myron Dennis, the #2 ranked, take on Danilo Marquez from Brazil. This one should be an absolute cracker. Let's go to Mike Kendall.
It's the main event of the evening. And this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA light heavyweight division. It is brought to you by Inca Cola, the Golden Cola. Drink an ice cold Inca Cola tonight to unleash your inner warrior. Look us up on the web, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Inca Cola USA. That's Inca with a C, Cola with a K, USA. For all those watching around the world on Access TV, and for those here in Shawnee, Oklahoma, are you ready for war? Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6'6", weighing in at 205 pounds, holding a professional record, 7 wins, 1 defeat. Training at Damian Maia Jiu-Jitsu and fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Danilo Marques. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a striker standing 6'2", weighed in at 204 pounds. Holding a professional record, 13 wins, 6 defeats. Training out of Academy of Martial Arts and fighting out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Myron, light-skinned Dynamite Dennis. Your referee in charge of the action, Gerald Ritter.
Okay, fighters going 3 5-minute rounds. You've already received your instructions. Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Touch your gloves. Let's hook them up.
Closing odds on this one, thanks to Nick Kalikis. Myron Dennis at -175. Danilo Marquez at +135. That's the main event of LFA 9, set for 3 rounds from the Fire Lake Arena in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Michael Chevello, Pat Miletich, Roven Ron Kruk with you. Let's see the boxing on Marquez. Let's see the leg kicks on Dennis. And Marquez looking to get it to the ground early, Pat.
Yes, he is. Dennis got to keep that leg from getting tripped there. Marquez trying to grapevine it and drag him down. Marquez just glued to him, got his hips in. Myron got to lift his underhook. Gonna be one of those fights.
Takedown there from the Brazilian.
You know, against a guy like this, on your way to the ground, you've got to be preparing to pop right back up. Don't let him settle in. Nice job by Dennis.
Myron Dennis.
Got to push on the hips. He's giving him an angle by turning sideways here. Got to square up to him, get his hips back. Nice punches, though.
Good hard punches off the left hand from Dennis. Glances towards his corner briefly. Danilo Marquez wants him back on the ground.
He's giving him the angle. He's got that whizzer, but got to square up to him here. Yeah, he's trying to settle in behind him. There, now he's got to lift the underhook again. See how Marquez is lifting his left shoulder? When he gets in here, he'll lift it again. There, now Myron, good work.
Knee curled up nicely from Myron Dennis.
Digging the head in nicely underneath the chin there.
As I said, Marquez on only 2 weeks' notice. Replacement for Ryan Spann, who broke a nose in training. I know Ryan's watching tonight, tweeting along. Tweeted 2 minutes ago, one of these boys gonna have to come and see me.
That would have been a fun fight to watch also, huh?
Would have been a tremendous fight. I'm sure we'll get it in the future, depending on what happens here.
Dennis doing a good job of scoring in here. Needs to keep landing those punches.
Oh, beautiful knee there from Myron. Danilo Marquez really
wanting to take down, huh?
Yeah, he really wants to get it. Is he forsaking other opportunities, Pat?
Well, I think he's just obviously so fearful of Myron Dennis' striking that. Nice job by Myron. Drive, drive, drive. Yep, drive into him. Start punching, start punching. Start punching. No need to hook the leg, really. Yeah, just wanted to start punching there.
Now Marquez in a better position. What can he do, the Brazilian?
Myron made a bit of a mistake there by putting that leg in. Didn't need to.
It's been a night of decisions here at LFA. Number 9, only 1 stoppage. A contender for knockout of the year, Sabina Mazo KOing Jamie Thornton. All other fights, decisions.
Getting his hips back, got the underhook. Oh.
Butterfly hooks here from Myron Dennis. Corner of Myron Dennis saying keep throwing those elbows. Chance for Myron to get to his feet.
Oh.
Chance for a guillotine here for Danilo Marquez.
Nice job getting out of that.
Myron out of trouble, sticks him with a jab. Chance for the strikes now. Let's see if Myron uses those leg kicks.
Lower that stance and start boxing.
Dennis thrusting the jab, no right hand for company, no leg kick underneath though. Stops the takedown attempt. There's the takedown now. Final seconds of the opening round of our main event.
No sloppy kicks, but if you throw a thunderous right leg kick, you know what I'm saying, Myron? Get back to your kicks, get back to your fundamentals. We're tied. Kick the leg and then go do the kick the leg, go do the kick the leg. Set it up, jab cross, simple.
Em cima, mira a cabeça dele na direção da grade, quando começa a chegar perto, vira ele de lado, tá? Vamos bater um pouco sem pressa, fica ali pensando os ganchos dele, bate nele, tá? Atenção agora na volta, na qualidade do setup. Não tem entrada de queda sem finta, ok?
Maybe one of our Portuguese-speaking friends on Twitter can tell us what they just said.
Meanwhile, Danilo Marquez, 10-9 on Pat's scorecard.
Maybe a lucky guess, but he was probably saying, let's go out and get a takedown.
Yeah, I'll go with that. See, Demoreo, I should say, Myron can use some of those leg kicks here.
Yep.
Did compete in legacy kickboxing. Myron Dennis.
Oh, nice knee to the body.
Knees to the midsection from Myron.
Yeah, good.
Dennis.
He's pushing on the hips. Got a turn. Inside trip coming.
Let's go to Ron in Myron's corner, Ron.
That's exactly what they told their fighter to do, to throw those knees, keep the distance, and let the hands go.
Hand. Danilo looking to posture up here. Closes the guard again, does Myron.
Marquez controlling him well here now, though.
Shot to the body there from Danilo Marquez. Myron trying to find a way back to his feet. Marquez won't let him go there.
Well, he was afraid to give up his back, but come up to your feet. If they got your back, make sure you have hand control. But now it's got to try and turn here. Now the figure four on the body. Oh, buddy.
This doesn't look good for Myron Dennis.
Nice job.
And he's out of trouble.
Nice.
And the crowd rallies for him.
He needs to do some punishment here. Marquez trying to elevate. Nice shoving him off. Myron needs to push off again. Don't follow him to the ground. Don't need to. Push on the head. Back up. Start boxing. Right there. Start unloading.
Pat, you throw your hands up in frustration. Do you believe that both the Dennis brothers have missed opportunities tonight and not really fought the game plan that is best suited to their talents?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm very surprised, to be honest with you. Marquez, a little different situation. He's kind of forced the wrestling match upon Dennis for most of this fight, but you know, those opportunities where Myron was coming up and clearly could have pushed off just a little bit and unloaded with those beautiful combos he has.
Time is ticking away here in the second round. We had Myron losing the first round 10-9. Referee may break them. If you're in Myron's corner right now, what are you telling him to do, Pat?
Well, I'm telling him to get up and let's box. Turn this into a boxing match. Lower your stance. Use your jab, feints, fakes. Keep this guy off balance. Make him shoot from a distance. Take sloppy shots. He's made him do it a couple times.
And now here's his opportunity with 1 minute 5 remaining.
Got to open up. Got to open up.
The hands and the leg kicks. Myron's got these monstrous leg kicks we just haven't seen tonight.
He kicked to the liver there. That was actually a beautiful kick from Marquez.
Nice knee there from Myron. Watches a little right hand as they break off. Jab from Danilo Marquez. Myron's going to crack that lead leg, slow him down. Boom, there it is. Not at full pout, but it's a start. Good jab there from Myron. Step through knee.
Dennis may be anticipating takedown attempts and not opening up because of it. Can't score without throwing, though. Got him sitting still. There.
Oh, there's a body shot. There's the left hand from Myron Dennis. And it did wobble him just before the bell.
Use what what we've been working on. You got to use what we working on.
You landed that kick?
That's it. The kicks is getting him.
Keep
last
it
round,
last round coming up.
You got to use your striking.
Keep it open field. When you get up close to the cage, he gets the clinch, then he takes you down.
No more ground. No more ground.
Keep it out open field. Keep him at arm's reach.
All right.
Use your kickboxing, Myron. You can beat him with
You got this, baby. You got this.
Lots here for Myron Dennis to do, but positive signs in the final seconds of that round, Pat.
Check out this technique. Watch the right leg of Marquez go across to the right side. Tried to catch the liver with that. That's a taekwondo technique.
Yep.
I've seen some guys that can throw that and literally cave your rib cage in. Very awkward kick to learn, but once you're good at it, it's sneaky.
Ryan Spann tweeting that all I see is lunch. Remember, this was supposed to be Myron Dennis versus Ryan Spann. Spann broke his nose in training. The jab from Myron. They'll open up the hands. Let's go to Ron in Marquez's corner.
They feel that their fighter is up 2-0. They told him to circle, let Dennis come to him, and when he does, take him down. Michael.
It would be devastating for both the Dennis brothers to incur losses tonight.
Starting to work his low kicks.
There's the jab.
Spread out the defense there of Marquez.
This is more like it.
Nice.
Oh, beautifully done. That's the Myron Dennis we've come to love.
Right.
Now the confidence is flowing.
Now he's just got to stop those takedowns and keep doing this stuff.
Here come the jabs. Here come the leg kicks from Myron Dennis.
Yeah, it took him a long time to get going, didn't it?
He's finally woken up here in the third round, Myron.
Stay off the cage.
But he's got a lot of ground to cover. Sprawls out, stuffs the attempted takedown. Now he's got to unload again.
Gotta go.
Got to put the legs underneath. Got to throw the leg kicks. There it is. And again, the leg's there. It's right for the picket.
Got to break free. Got to turn. Got to turn. Got to turn. Yep.
That was the Myron Dennis we've come to enjoy over the years. Can he push off? Can he break off here and get back to that striking range?
Inside trip.
Myron smiling.
He needs to get serious here. He's horsing around and talking to his corner. There, lift that. Dig that in deep. Drop your shoulder. Turn. Get the hell out of there.
You wonder if the corner think they're ahead after two. Now remember, Pat's scorecard does show
Right
up
here,
on the
start
giant
boxing.
screen in the arena. So
Right.
the corner can see that Pat's got Danilo Marquez ahead 2-0.
Just push off and start boxing. There.
Now's the chance again for Myron. There's the leg kick. Got to throw the hands as well. Nothing sloppy. It's going to be sharp. It's going to be precise. Stuffs the double leg takedown. Sprawls out well.
Missed the inside trip, did Marquez.
Best round of the fight so far for Myron Dennis. But he's got to get back to that striking range. Got to get off the cage here.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Got to dig that underhook in and lift it. Left arm inside. Turn back into him, lift it.
Myron does not want to go to ground. With Danilo Marquez, he's got to find a way to break free here.
I'd be screaming underhook 75 times right now.
Come on. Referee gives him a slap and a tickle and breaks both men. This should all go well for Myron Dennis. Jab to the midsection. Tries to cut off the cage. Where's the leg kicks from Myron now?
He's got to start throwing power. He's waiting for an opening to happen instead of making it.
Corner's begging for him to kick. That lead leg is there for the taking. Again, it's there for the taking. Left hook to a leg kick would have been the perfect combination. And maybe the leg's a little too heavy. 1 minute remains. There's the leg kick. We want to see more of that. And another one. Now Myron's turning them onto that lead leg. It is there. Danilo Marquez checking none of them. It's wide open for more.
Demoreo's got to throw hand combos though. Ultimately, he's got to get a knockout here, in my mind.
One way to slow the Brazilian down, to make him drop his hands, then come over the top for the big kibosh. Can Myron do it with 30 seconds remaining? Does he think he's ahead?
He may.
He's got this round. Does he think he won the first two, or won one of the first two? Not loading up with his punches though.
Missed with that one. That was a big one.
Oh, Danilo Marquez caught him to the ear. Double leg here from the Brazilian. Stuffs it again, does Myron. This is Myron's round, no doubt, 10-9, but how did the judges see the first two? We had them the way of Danilo Marquez. How did you have them? Let us know on Twitter.
Well, the Brazilian Marquez implementing his game plan from the word go, trying to get takedowns. He stayed with it. Only threw a few combos during the fight. I think it might have been enough for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of MMA in this main event, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Mike Bauer scores about 30-27, Dennis.
What?
Judge Jerry Ritter scores about 29-28, Marques. Judge Terry Smith scores about 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Myron Light-Skin Dynamite Dennis.
He's got a wrong truck. He's going to chat to Myron Dennis here.
All right, Myron Dennis, a split decision victory. This was as close as they come. Why do you think the judges gave you the nod tonight?
You know, you never know. You just got to go back and watch film. You know, I thought it was a good fight either way. But the main thing, I wasn't worried about winning or losing. I just want to see myself keep improving. And I think that's what this platform is for. So I'm only 28 years old. Just turned 28, so you're going to see a lot more of me in the future.
Give us some idea of how this fight played out. He was trying to take you down early and often. Third round, you really opened up in the stand-up game.
Yeah, he's from Brazil. He's from a good camp, so you know he's going to be a good grappler. I went into this fight blind. I didn't know what to expect, so I just kind of had to feel it out as it came and make my adjustments then. But, you know, I'm a kickboxer, and, you know, my grappling's come a long way, and it's going to keep getting better. So, you know, I'm just happy to fight here in Oklahoma, and I love all you guys.
That's right. You took this fight on only 2 weeks' notice, so I know you didn't know much about your opponent. Final question. You know, we talked a lot about this being the first card that you and your brother fought on. How his loss affect you, if at all, coming in here tonight?
Man, Ron, honestly, it was hard watching. I was backstage. Normally, I'm really calm. I'm goofy before I walk out, but you can see as I walk out, I'm in all business. Yeah. And so, yeah, I got my blood boiling a little bit, but yeah, you haven't seen The Last of Us, so keep an eye out. Light-Skin Dynamite's gonna be back.
We'll see both of you back. Oklahoma, give it up for your own Myron Dennis. Michael and Pat, back to you.
So Myron Dennis caps off the night for Oklahoma, and we say goodbye from the Fire Lake Arena in Shawnee, Oklahoma. From myself, Michael Chiavello, UFC Hall of Famer Pat Miletich, and Roman Ron Kruk. We'll see you next Friday night from Pueblo, Colorado, LFA 10.